Enters 7-3 in BKFC. He's also had 17 pro MMA bouts. Adams won the inaugural BKFC Heavyweight World Championship. October 2018, he defeated Sam Shoemaker by split decision. November of 2021, Adams defeated then-champion Joey Beltran by unanimous decision to regain the title. In our fighter meeting, Adams told us, "I'm going to be very active with my lead hand and do so from the outside."
Well, he has to stay slick and elusive, especially early in this fight, but he wants to make sure he doesn't get close at all. Doesn't matter, doesn't want to clinch. If he's inside, he's not where he wants to be. Move out the entire time in circles.
Adams said, "I'm not going to stand and trade with Leonardo Perdomo. I'm going to use my jab, constant in and out movement. I have to control the tempo. I will do so with my footwork."
Circling constantly is a key for him, and he has to make sure if he does end up anywhere near inside, he's totally alert, he's ready. He cannot relax if he's inside. He's got to do what he can to get back out.
Of Leonardo Perdomo, his opponent in this heavyweight main event, Adams said, "I definitely respect his power. He controls range exceedingly well, but he gets wild. He has never been tested. I will test him, and he will fade as I test him."
I liked what he said. One thing he has to do to win this fight, he has to have fun out there. Get back to making this enjoyable. That was when he was at his best. That's what he wants to do tonight.
The Cuban, now based here in Florida, Leonardo Perdomo, enters 7-0 in BKFC. All 7 of those victories coming by way of first-round finish. And there is the flag of his native Cuba, for whom he was a member of their famed national boxing team. Perdomo, 189 total amateur boxing bouts. In our fighter meeting, Leonardo Perdomo said, "I will be extremely fast. I will be continually explosive. I feel that my cardio is on point. It will allow me to push the pace and continually move forward."
It's always interesting when we do an interview with him. He says he never even looks at his opponent. It's hard to get a good interview when he doesn't even care. He focuses totally on himself. He feels like all he wants to do is go out there and get a quick finish, because he said he has a young child. He wants to get back home and spend time with him.
Perdomo did say of his opponent, Arnold A.J. Adams, the former 2-time BKFC World Heavyweight Champion, "I believe Adams will try to stay long." Perdomo also said he definitely has good head movement, but Perdomo said, "I don't think that Adams properly moves his feet. That's where I will seize the opportunity to land my power punches."
He feels like all he has to do, get in and touch his opponent. If he lands any clean shot on him, he's going down and he's not getting up.
When we asked Leonardo Perdomo, "What is your key to victory?" he said, "Power punches. That is my key to victory." To get our main event started, BKFC 78, we go to Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now set for the scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds in the heavyweight division. Presented to you by Bucked Up Energy Drink. Get bucked up. Sanctioned by the Florida State Athletic Commission. Chairwoman Tina Pike. Executive Director Timothy Shipman. The 3 judges scoring our main event: Eliseo Rodriguez, Mark Streisand, Michael Tate. And the 3rd man inside the squared circle, our referee in charge of the action at the bell, Sam Burgos. And now, with our BKFC fans watching live worldwide on the BKFC app and Fubo TV, from the jam-packed, record-breaking, sold-out Hard Rock Live! Fight fans of Hollywood, let's knuckle up! Introducing to you first, Fighting out of the red corner, tonight he wears black trimmed in purple and gold. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall. His official weight, 261.2 pounds. His impressive BKFC record stands at 7 victories opposite 3 defeats. He is a former 2-time BKFC World Heavyweight Champion, fighting out of Chicago, Illinois. Here is AJ Bourmaye Boogeyman Adams.
Let's go!
And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight he wears black. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall. His official weight, 259.4 pounds. He has been uncontested, unchallenged, and undefeated at 7-0 with 7 fights, never leaving round number 1. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, by way of Cienfuegos, Cuba. Here is the undefeated Leonardo El Zambo Perdomo.
AJ Adams told us, I have to use my jab, I have to use my movement, I have to be slick throughout. Round number 1, black and white trunks for the Cuban Leonardo Perdomo. Black and purple trunks for the former 2-time BKFC heavyweight world champion Arnold AJ Adams. To the surprise of no one, including Adams, fast start for Perdomo.
And there is exactly what Adams needs to do. Duck that head, move out of the way. You can't take shots.
Overhand left, there's the uppercut from the half-time punch. Oh, punch to the grounded Arnold AJ Adams.
Huge mistake. I don't know if Adams is getting that. Hit him hard on the ground.
What we don't know is if Sam Burgos was going to rule that as a knockdown or a slip. Right now, that does not matter because it was clear that Perdomo punched the grounded Adams.
Listen up. Up to 5 minutes.
Let me see what he does here.
Just telling Adams, you have up to 5 minutes to recover.
1 point. Hit him on the
The
ground.
immediate 1-point deduction issued to Perdomo by Sam
1
Burgos.
point.
And to
Hit
be
him on
honest
the
with you, I
ground.
think he's lucky. That's a 1 point. It could be 2 points because he did
Hit him on
damage.
the ground.
From the guillotine,
No, papi, no puede dar en el
punch
piso,
to
¿ok?
the grounded
No le puede dar en el piso, ¿estamos claros?
Adams
Esa
has
es la regla.
5 minutes, I believe, to recover
1
from
point,
that.
he hit him in the ground. There's no knockdown, no.
I mean, that was
He
a
put him down.
ferocious
1
pace
point.
they were going at too, Sean.
Sam Burgos just informing Tim Shipman, the head of the Florida Commission, at the Florida Commission table, it was not a knockdown.
Well, it looked like he hit him, but he kind of forced him to the ground. That's why it wasn't called a knockdown, I believe.
If it was ruled a knockdown, the knockdown would stand, and then the point deduction would happen, but it is not a knockdown.
You see, Perdomo just came over and tapped Bourmaye and said, get up, come on, let's fight. Adams does have, he definitely wants to utilize his full time. You cannot come out and fight Perdomo if you're not 100%.
Fair play to Adams. He had up to 5 minutes to recover. He took less than 2 minutes. Right back to it. Unofficial is our clock. Florida keeps the official time. Big swings right back. Looking to counter. Down goes Arnold Adams. That is a clean knockdown.
Didn't even see that punch. How hurt is he? Oh, geez. He's done. Wow.
Count of 10. Adams thought that he was short counted. And Leonardo Perdomo now 8-0 with 8 first-round finishes in BKFC.
That was strange. You just see Adams continue to sit there and wait. He didn't know that they weren't counting. You know, the referee's job is to pick up the count. By the time he picked up the count, he got in his face, but it was too late.
Absolutely correct, Chris. So Perdomo knocks down Adams. Perdomo does not go to a neutral part of the ring. You see that he is circling around the ring. Sam Burgos does not delay the count. He simply does not yet pick up the count. But the count goes from the timekeeper here in Florida. Burgos then picks up the count. Adams does not realize how deep the count is. It hits 10. Adams then immediately starts to complain that he was short counted.
Well, I think the reason that would be, I remember one time when Adams knocked his opponent down and he stayed right in his face. The opponent, the referee pushed him back and then he picked up the count. He did give him more time to recover. That was not what happened in this case.
Not without controversy, but Leonardo Perdomo keeps on rolling.
Throwing just power shots. There was the right hand to the jaw. And look, counting the knockdown, Perdomo continued to run, not going to the corner. Like I said, that happened to Adams, and I think he lost the fight because he stayed too close. The referee stopped the count and pushed him into the corner. That didn't happen in this fight.
Again, it goes to procedure, and the procedure was excellent. Burgos is not going to start his count at 1. First, he has to assess Adams. Then he has to put Perdomo in a neutral part of the ring, and then he picks up the count. So there is Burgos ruling the knockdown.
So that's him trying to get him, that's him trying to get Perdomo away. But what does he do? He picks up the count. And Adams,
the count, and that is 10.
Adams didn't think he heard anything. What is, oh.
Now a brawl starting in the ring. Adams definitely felt that he was short counted, but that is correct procedure from referee Sam Burgos. It is the timekeeper here in Florida. Every commission is different, but that's standard operating procedure for most commissions. Sam Burgos picks up the count. He's verbally saying the numbers, so Adams is hearing those numbers. He's hearing 8, he's hearing 9, and he's hearing 10.
Yes, but that's the thing. I think the time before when Adams lost the title, he got the knockdown and they stopped it. They didn't let him, as he was standing too close, they stopped the count and let his opponent get a longer count. That's what I think he got. All of a sudden he thinks he's gonna get a 1 count and he was at 6. He didn't expect it.
So procedurally with the referee, if you have now picked up the count from the timekeeper and you still cannot get the fighter to a neutral part of the ring, or if they come out of that neutral part, then you stop your count. But key here is that Sam Burgos did not pick up the count with the histrionics and the circling of Perdomo. So all of that was occurring while the timekeeper is counting. Burgos then gets Perdomo to where he wants him, a neutral part of the BKFC ring, picks up the count. Adams did not realize that the count was that deep. That's the controversy. But Leonardo Perdomo is now 8-0 with 8 first-round finishes in Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship.
Relax, relax.
Here is Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge, Sam Burgos, steps in calling a stop to this fight at 1 minute 26 seconds, round number 1. For your winner by KO and still undefeated, Leonardo El Zambo Perdomo.
All right, I'm standing by El Zambo. That is 8 in a row, 8 first-round knockouts. There's a little bit of controversy, but you got the win, my friend. Please talk about this finish.
Esta es 8-0 y todas son un knockout. Hubo un poquitico ahí de cosas sucias, estupideces, pero ¿cómo tú te sientes acerca de la victoria de hoy? Primeramente, ¡Hola Miami! Estamos en la casa, ¿verdad? Y ahora mismo quiero pedirle disculpas a mi público por estas cosas que no están debidas, por el tema que me siento muy exciting. Ahora mismo estoy sintiendo la pila de aire. Hoy es 12 de julio y esta candela se ser la libertad de Cuba, hay que luchar por ella, ¿ok?
Hey, first of all, I want to apologize to all my fans. I know I was a little excited, but I gave you my all and I worked so hard because all I want is freedom from Cuba.
And now, Mr. President, I need my bail. I want my bail. No more. Ben Lower. Hey, big boy, what are you doing?
Where you at?
Big Ben, where you at?
Where you at?
Where you at, big boy? Don't be scared, don't be scared. Don't be scared, big boy. Don't be scared, little boy. Nah. You all respect me. Hey, I coming for kill you, man. Tú no entiendes nada de eso, bebé. Tú eres un niño grande. Te voy a explotar la cabeza, ¿ok?
Hey, I know you're a big ass kid, but I'm gonna break your head. Just come here and face me off real quick and don't be scared.
Don't be scared. Sign the contract. Sign the contract, big boy.
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for undefeated El Zambo Leonardo Perdomo.
You don't know how to box. You don't know how to box.
I'm gonna bring you to reality.
Great performance from